Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda
Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvaditam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavaditam Trigunahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyanandam, we welcome all the participants back after this powerful, intense darshan by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So now, after this amazing darshan, it is the time for all of us to manifest the powers of Paramashiva. Manifesting the powers immediately after the darshan has the additional benefit of this intense energy in our system becoming permanent, so that we can radiate it for a long, long period of time. So we are manifesting the various powers today, and in this round we will be manifesting the power of sorry for the technical glitch. So in this round, we are going to manifest the power of scanning any condition, specific condition in the body of a particular person, and providing the solution with the help of the third eye. So it's one of the powers of body scanning that we are going to manifest. So let's all prepare ourselves now to enter into this power manifestation. You would need a volunteer with whom you can manifest this power. Could be one of your friends, acquaintances, family members. Usually you already know, but yes, if you want to provide the solution for the known problems that they have, you can also manifest this power with them. But best to manifest with someone who you're not fully aware of their medical history or their conditions. So you can choose any such volunteer. If you don't have anyone just like that, you can even pair up with someone in the Zoom room itself. So let's all be ready. Yes. So sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Visualizing Swamiji in your third eye, chanting the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, invoking the space of oneness with Paramashiva. Sit and scan the other person's body, the person who is in front of you. Scan their body with the help of your third eye. Look intensely with restful awareness between your two eyebrows. Just look deeply and scan their body. You will see the revelation coming to your third eye about the conditions that any part of their body might be facing or having. Your third eye or even your two physical eyes will automatically gravitate to that particular part, and you will intuitively know that yes, this is the part or the area which needs healing. The moment that click happens, connect with Swamiji and let Swamiji's energy flow through you and heal the other person, especially that part of the body or area of the body. Okay, so this is a power manifestation we are going to do. Let's connect with Swamiji. Start chanting the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, loudly from your navel. Let it vibrate in your entire body. Ferociously declare that you are one with Paramashiva. You are one with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, who is a very manifestation of Paramashiva. Requesting him to manifest through you and heal the other person. Now, start scanning the body of the other person.
அண்டமாகி அறிவதற்கு அரியதான பொருளதாகி தொண்டர்களின் குருவுமாகி தூய்மையான தெய்வமாகி அண்டமாகி அறிவதற்கு அரியதான பொருளதாகி தொண்டர்களின் குருவுமாகி தூய்மையான தெய்வமாகி திசையெட்டும் போற்றுகின்ற என் ஐயன் ஈசனவன் திடமுடைய நித்யநந்தன் தினமும் என் சிரசை காக்க நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யநந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யநந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே ஆதிசிவன் மைந்தனவன் ஆனந்தமாய் நெற்றி காக்க ஆறுமுக வேலவனோ இருநுதலை இசைந்து காக்க ஆதிசிவன் மைந்தனவன் ஆனந்தமாய் நெற்றி காக்க ஆறுமுக வேலவனோ இருநுதலை இசைந்து காக்க ஜோதியான தணிகை ஈசன் நித்யநந்தன் விழியை காக்க நாதனாம் நித்யநந்தன் நயமுடன் நாசி காக்க நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யநந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே செவி இரண்டும் சிறப்புடனே சிவகாமி செல்வன் காக்க வாயை வேலவன் காக்க நாப்பல் முழுதும் நித்யன் காக்க செவி இரண்டும் சிறப்புடனே சிவகாமி செல்வன் காக்க வாயை வேலவன் காக்க நாப்பல் முழுதும் நித்யன் காக்க கருப்பை தன்னை கந்தன் நித்யன் கருணையுடன் காக்க பின்னர் பிடரி தன்னை பிரியமுடன் சிவ நித்யானந்தன் காக்க நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யநந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்க சண்முகன் காக்க 12 கையை கொண்டு பிணியெல்லாம் நித்தியன் தீர்க்க நித்திய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்திய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே உமை மைந்தன் உறுதியாக முன்கை தன்னை முகிழ்ந்து காக்க கைத்தலத்தை மால் மருகன் நித்திய சுப்பிரமணியன் காக்க உமை மைந்தன் உறுதியாக முன்கை தன்னை முகிழ்ந்து காக்க கைத்தலத்தை மால் மருகன் நித்திய சுப்பிரமணியன் காக்க பொறிக்கரம் விரல்கள் 10 பாங்குடனே புறம் கையும் பின்முதுகும் பின்னவனோ பிணி இல்லாமலை காக்க நித்திய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்திய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே தேவி மைந்தன் தாளினையும் இருமுழங்காலும் காக்க தொடையோடு கணைக்கால் தனை கைலை செல்வன் கணிந்து காக்க தேவி மைந்தன் தாளினையும் இருமுழங்காலும் காக்க தொடையோடு கணைக்கால் தனை கைலை செல்வன் கணிந்து காக்க நேருடை பாடி 2 நித்யானந்த ஈசன் காக்க சீரிய புதிக்கால் தன்னை குரு நித்யானந்தன் காக்க நித்திய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்திய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே பாதத்தோடு 10 விரலும் பறிந்து காக்க காலையோ கருத்தினோடு கௌரி நந்தனன் காக்க விடுதிநாதன் பாதத்தோடு 10 விரலும் பறிந்து காக்க காலையோ கருத்தினோடு கௌரி நந்தனன் காக்க மெய்யுடன் முழுதும் ஆதி விமல நித்யானந்தன் காக்க தெய்வநாயக விசாகன் தினமும் என் நெஞ்சை காக்க நித்திய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்திய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே மண்ணிலும் மரத்தின் மீதும் மலையிலும் நெருப்பின் மீதும் தண்ணீரை ஜலத்தின் மீதும் சாரிசை ஊர்த்தி மீதும் மண்ணிலும் மரத்தின் மீதும் மலையிலும் நெருப்பின் மீதும் தண்ணீரை ஜலத்தின் மீதும் சாரிசை ஊர்த்தி மீதும் விண்ணிலும் பிலத்தின் உள்ளும் வேறு எந்த இடத்தும் என்னை நன்னி வந்து அருளார் நித்யானந்தன் வேல் காக்க காக்க நித்திய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்திய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே சூழ்ந்தென்னை தொல்லை செய்யாமல் காக்க, கஷ்டமே நிறைந்திட்ட கர்ம வினை இல்லாமல் காக்க, சொல்வினைகள் சூழ்ந்தென்னை தொல்லை செய்யாமல் காக்க, கஷ்டமே நிறைந்திட்ட கர்ம வினை இல்லாமல் காக்க, சித்தமலம் ஒடுங்கி எங்கள் சித்த சுத்தி செய்து காக்க, ஸ்ரத்தையோடு வணங்க எம்மை சிவனர் மைந்தன் காக்க காக்க, நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே, நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே. சித்தர்கள் போற்றுகின்ற ஞான சித்தி தந்து காக்க, சிவானந்த தேனில் எம்மை திளைத்திடவே செய்து காக்க, சித்தர்கள் போற்றுகின்ற ஞான சித்தி தந்து காக்க, சிவானந்த தேனில் எம்மை திளைத்திடவே செய்து காக்க, 10 திக்கு தோறும் எனை பறந்து வந்து ஐயன் காக்க, பற்றுதலை பற்றறுத்து பரமனை பற்ற காக்க, 10 திக்கு தோறும் எனை பறந்து வந்து ஐயன் காக்க, பற்றுதலை பற்றறுத்து பரமனை பற்ற காக்க, நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே. பிறப்பினோடு இறப்பினையும் பெயர்ந்து நித்யா காத்திடுவாய், பிறவாமை என்கின்ற பெரும்வரம் நீ தந்திடுவாய், பிறப்பினோடு இறப்பினையும் பெயர்ந்து நித்யா காத்திடுவாய், பிறவாமை என்கின்ற பெருவரம் நீ தந்திடுவாய், சம்ஸ்காரங்கள் கடந்து ஆன்ம ஞானம் தந்து காக்க, சரணடைந்தோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகனே நித்தம் காக்க, நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே, நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே. அண்டமாகி அறிவதற்கு அரியதான பொருளதாகி, தொண்டர்களின் குருவுமாகி தூய்மையான தெய்வமாகி, அண்டமாகி அறிவதற்கு அரியதான பொருளதாகி, தொண்டர்களின் குருவுமாகி தூய்மையான தெய்வமாகி, திசையெட்டும் போற்றுகின்ற என் ஐயன் ஈசனவன் திடமுடைய நித்யானந்தன் தினமும் என் சிரசை காக்க, நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே, நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே. ஆதிசிவன் மைந்தனவன் ஆனந்தமாய் நெற்றி காக்க, ஆறுமுக வேலவனோ இருநுதலை இசைந்து காக்க, ஆதிசிவன் மைந்தனவன் ஆனந்தமாய் நெற்றி காக்க, ஆறுமுக வேலவனோ இருநுதலை இசைந்து காக்க, ஜோதியான தணிகை ஈசன் நித்யானந்தன் விழியை காக்க, நாதனாம் நித்யானந்தன் நயமுடன் நாசி காக்க நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே செவி இரண்டும் சிறப்புடனே சிவகாமி செல்வன் காக்க வாயை வேலவன் காக்க நாப்பல் முழுதும் நித்யன் காக்க செவி இரண்டும் சிறப்புடனே சிவகாமி செல்வன் காக்க வாயை வேலவன் காக்க நாப்பல் முழுதும் நித்யன் காக்க கருப்பை தன்னை கந்தன் நித்யன் கருணையுடன் காக்க பின்னர் பிடரி தன்னை பிரியமுடன் சிவ நித்யானந்தன் காக்க நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே திருமகனின் மருமகனோ மகிழ்ந்து காக்க மார்பினை மறுத்திடாமல் மருதமலை நாதன் காக்க முழங்கைதனை முன்னிருந்து நித்ய சண்முகன் காக்க முழங்கைதனை முன்னிருந்து நித்ய சண்முகன் காக்க 12 கையை கொண்டு பிணியெல்லாம் நித்யன் தீர்க்க நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே முன்கை தன்னை முகிழ்ந்து காக்க கைத்தலத்தை மால் மருகன் நித்ய சுப்பிரமணியன் காக்க உமை மைந்தன் உறுதியாக முன்கை தன்னை முகிழ்ந்து காக்க கைத்தலத்தை மால் மருகன் நித்ய சுப்பிரமணியன் காக்க பொறிக்கரம் விரல்கள் 10 பாங்குடனே புறம் கையும் பின்முதுகும் பின்னவனோ பிணி இல்லாமலை காக்க நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே தேவி மைந்தன் தாளினையும் இருமுழங்காலும் காக்க தொடையோடு கணைக்கால் தனை கைலை செல்வன் கணிந்து காக்க தேவி மைந்தன் தாளினையும் இருமுழங்காலும் காக்க தொடையோடு கணைக்கால் தனை கைலை செல்வன் கணிந்து காக்க நேருடை பாடிரெண்டும் நித்யானந்த ஈசன் காக்க சீரிய புதிக்கால் தன்னை குரு நித்யானந்தன் காக்க நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே விடுதி விடுதிநாதன் பாதத்தோடு 10 விரலும் பரிந்து காக்க காலையோ கருத்தினோடு கௌரி நந்தனன் காக்க விடுதிநாதன் பாதத்தோடு 10 விரலும் பரிந்து காக்க காலையோ கருத்தினோடு கௌரி நந்தனன் காக்க மெய்யுடன் முழுதும் ஆதி விமல நித்யநந்தன் காக்க தெய்வநாயக விசாகன் தினமும் என் நெஞ்சை காக்க நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றேனோம் நித்யநந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றேனோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே. மண்ணிலும் மரத்தின் மீதும் மலையிலும் நெருப்பின் மீதும் தண்ணீரை ஜலத்தின் மீதும் சாரிசை ஊர்த்தி மீதும் மண்ணிலும் மரத்தின் மீதும் மலையிலும் நெருப்பின் மீதும் தண்ணீரை ஜலத்தின் மீதும் சாரிசை ஊர்த்தி மீதும் விண்ணிலும் பிளத்தின் உள்ளும் வேறு எந்த இடத்தும் என்னை நன்னி வந்து அருளார் நித்யானந்தன் வேல் காக்க காக்க நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றேனோ நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றேனோ.
Yes, so you can all now relax. So it's very beautiful experience when you manifest these powers and let Swamiji flow through you. You yourself, for example, in this kind of power where you are healing the other person, powers related to body scanning, you will feel this intense energy of Swamiji flowing through you into the other person, and you also will be healed. You will experience a deep healing within you as well. That is the beauty of this power manifestation. And you can share your experience on social media with as many people as possible, inviting them also to attend the Paramashivoham program, so they can also experience a superconscious breakthrough. You can also enrich them to be Kailasa Vasis. They can apply so that they can become citizens of Kailasa, physically live in this ecosystem and align to the true purpose of their existence. So with this, we now come to the end of this power manifestation session, and next we'll be moving to the next segment, which is going to be a short video where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism will be revealing.
Yes. So before the session, we had a small video where Swamiji was talking about the Sattvic Ananda through the Nitya Kirtan. So now we'll be playing the video where Swamiji will be taking the questions after the Kirtans. So it's going to be the question answer sessions with the Swamiji and the person. So in the video, so let's begin.
I'm wondering about your parents allowing you to walk around India alone since at this time you were underage. They did not allow, I just did. What are you talking? Who asked for permission and all? I will not even inform them, I'll run away. Usually I'll run away. When I come back, they are happy that I am there spending few days. Once like this, somewhere I went and I came around 1 o'clock in the night. I used to have one key with myself, the house key. There are 2 doors. One door is the main door, which will be having this size key. The village houses, if you see, huge teakwood door. And there will be another one small door, modern door, small key. That small key I'll always have, and that I'll go use that door. One day she asked me, my mother asked, where did you go so late? I said, what, new habit? Asking about my timing and all. Then, the moment my father heard this and he got shaken and said, why are you asking him all these questions? I said, if you don't ask all these things, some more days I can be here. If you ask all these things, that will not be there, that's all. Then, that is the first and last time they asked me. And I used to be like a ghost, ma. No one can stand in front of me or talk, or they can at the most ask for blessing and advice, that's all. Anything else, I'll stare at them. I'll give such a staring, they will have energization. They will have immediately energization, shivering. This program has been simply amazing. I feel reborn. While I feel a sense of calm and confidence of getting back to job and regular life, I am not sure about how I will react to the same old laziness, craziness. Any thoughts, tips on the changes to expect? Today, this is what we are going to do. Today, intense drilling and bolting. Next 3 days, complete unclutching only. Ananda Samadhi process. Means, whatever has happened, bolting it and awakening it more strongly. More deeper churnings and muscle memory. People think if they just buy meat in supermarket are not involved in killing. Even if you buy in the market, you are involved in killing indirectly. Please understand, in Tamil there is a proverb, Kondra Pavamum Tindravanukke. Means the sin of killing goes to the fellow who eats, not to the guy who kills. He kills as a profession. Because you eat, he kills. So, Kondravavamum Tindravanukke. 2-3 things I am very fanatic. This vegetarianism and cutting trees. Trees should not be cut. These 2-3 things I am very fanatic. Arise, awake, stop not till the goal is reached. Swami Chinmayananda, set yourself an impossible goal in life such that the journey becomes the goal. Then how to be the karma yogi and set goals in life? Paramahamsa Nithyananda, don't have any goals. Help a brother out here. 2 masters talk about goal setting, but you advise the opposite. Can you help clear the confusion, please? If you ask Vivekananda, please explain, arise, awake, stop not till the goal is reached. What advice you would have given? And by saying, set yourself an impossible goal in life such that the journey becomes the goal. What Chinmayananda means? He again means don't set a goal and live intensely. He means let the life become goal. See, when I say don't set a goal, I am not saying become lazy. Live intensely so that your goals are continuously updated. Intensely when you live, you see, earlier I had the goal 10,000 people will be meditating, levitating for 2012. Just because people all asked something to be told. I said, now I know 20,000 people will be sitting and levitating. I will go on be working, that's all. That 2012, if 20,000 people sit or not, I won't bother at all. And I won't even remember. That is a funny thing. You understand? So the work, let it become that intense, so that the goal is not even remembered. I like to know your birth star, Chitra Nakshatram. But my birthday is a big subject. What can I do? In the Indian villages and all, they will take it to schools and they will tell you yourself put some date, that's all. See how many of Indians here that your date of birth is wrong in the certificate? See, practically 90%. Now really, that's our lifestyle. See, I am like a bhuta ghost. They want to somehow dump me in the school. So my grandfather built that school. So he took me to the headmaster. Headmaster, he comes to the house regularly. He knows, no, I cannot keep him. Grandfather said, no, you have to keep him in the school. Because he only built some portion. And the further portions he has to decide now whether to build or not. So the grandfather and the headmaster has no other go. Then headmaster somehow intelligently come up with a reason. No, he's underage. My father said, you put whatever date you want. And you will be surprised. Usually they delay the age. Mine they increased. They put 77. And I am born only in 78. And another one funny thing. When I took birth also, they record only nakshatra and tidhi. They did not record the date of birth. Date. Then my mother's memory. I have to depend on my mother's memory only. My mother says, January 1st, we all went to the temple for darshan. And evening my grandfather brought the prasadam and she ate and she had, immediately she felt she is going to deliver. She was taken to the nearby village center. You can't call that as hospital. There is an hospital also in Tirunelveli. Now it has become a big hospital. But in those days it was not like a hospital, like a initial care center. So they took her there and I was born and they brought the baby and mother back home next day morning. That's all. So only astrologers, I just noted, that fellow has noted the nakshatra and tidhi and all that, and that fool did not note down the English date, time and everything. And it's a small slip. You guys know that it will be folded and kept somewhere with a yellow turmeric powder. And when you open it, almost it will be pieces. So that is the way we found. What can we do? This much only information we have. Based on my mother's memory, we celebrate the birthday. What is the difference between Rudraksha and Sandalwood Mala? It is just energizing, nothing else. Different kind of batteries. But only if you energize it, both are powerful. Otherwise not. If I drink a glass of champagne, New Year's evening, even then healing will be a problem. Okay? There is no time or a date. If you drink champagne, healing will be a problem. You will be spending 1 week after LB in Tirunelveli. Stay in our ashram, go around the hill every day at least once. That's enough. Stay inside, don't talk for the whole 1 week, be in silence. And walk only facing 4 steps. Looking 4 feet. Don't look up. Walk only looking 4 feet. Means with the head down. Walk in silence. Walk like that and go around the hill at least once a day. It will take maybe 5 hours a day. Often I have a hard time understanding concepts you speak about. Does it matter that I don't understand if I am meditating and at least trying? Whatever you can catch it. Otherwise don't bother. The technique will work, technique and the energy will work. That will work. See, sometimes actually I am giving too much technical knowledge. It is not really required. See, the modern day, people have become too hard and too illogically logical. So that is the reason I have to use so much of technical knowledge. This is all like a generalizing problem. You see, some of you already the feeling connection is established. So just straight away I can work with you guys. But with some people the feeling connection is not established. So I will constantly give a technical knowledge, means logical reason for why you are supposed to do this. Why you are supposed to do that. That takes so much of time and energy. Others feel bored. We know already, why are you asking us to do, why are you telling again and again? Sometimes people feel you are repeating the same thing again and again because people are not listening what to do. I have to repeat because they are not listening. So it's a problem of different background group. See, understand, each session and initiation will become deeper and deeper because you are getting in tune more and more. You are getting tuned to the experience more and more. That is the way each session will be happening. So if you sit with a deep vidarka, that being physical, see, even vidarka word, sometimes you may have your own meanings. Forget about that. Being physical, just being here, that's enough. You will see the deeper and deeper openings start happening. Another one component of Jivan Mukti, being free from memories. Being free from memories is one of the important component of Jivan Mukti. That is why I will be correcting my disciples so thoroughly, so much, as if catching their neck. But I will never carry that. I never carry. Do not have any, anger or anything. Just living memoryless. Please understand, when I am not saying about Alzheimer's or I am not saying about Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is not memorylessness. It is nothing. It is different. I am not talking about that. being aware, being control of everything, but not having memories, not being touched by memories, not being disturbed by memories. That's what I call free from memories. You see, you have 3-level memories. First, the memory which you handle every day, like your name, your wife's name, your house address, your telephone number, the day-to-day thing, every day which you handle, things which you need to remember every 24 hours, every waking day which you need to remember. This is what we call table memory. Please understand. Things which you need to remember every day, table memory. Things you don't need to remember every day, but which is needed for your life, like maybe you will remember once in 3 months, once in few months. I can say that your car insurance number, or your insurance premium, or your house mortgage number. Not mortgage you have to remember. Of course, even mortgage you won't remember every day. No need. There are things which is needed for, you need to remember to run your life, but no need to remember every day. It is called cupboard memory. I am just classifying for your easy understanding. See, the table memory means the files which are in your table. Cupboard memory means files which are in your cupboard. You can pick up at any time. You can put it back any time, but they are not attended every day. The third is archival memory. Please understand, archival memory is like a completely put in the archives, which can be taken out only by spending a lot of time and remembering it, like a young age memories. Memories of young age and when you were child, or all those memories. They are not needed for your day-to-day life. So they will not be in cupboard. They will be naturally in the archives. Please understand. The memory which is handled every day, it is table memory. The memory which is kept in cupboard, which you can retrieve just by remembering. Just by remembering, you can retrieve. You don't need any special effort. But the archives memory, you need to put effort. You need to sit and remind yourself, remember. With a lot of effort, it's brought back. And there's a 4th level memory, which can be retrieved only by proper techniques, like a past life memory. The past life memory and all. It can be retrieved only by techniques, which is not usually in practice. But this childhood memory and all can be retrieved by putting little time and energy and attention to it. You can trace it back and retrieve. Please understand about these 3 memory first. Table memory, cupboard memory, archive memory. One of the important problem human beings are facing, they need to remember which they do not want to remember. Please understand. The necessity or force to remember which people usually do not want to remember. It's like for example, why do you think a doctor, after spending so much time on his profession, wants to have rest, wants to have vacation? Because he is supposed to remember the things which he does not want to remember. Please understand, I am opening some of the important basics of life. Why really human beings want vacation? Because they need to remember the things which they do not want to remember. In your life, in your profession, the whole society is built in a way where you need to constantly remember the things which you really don't want to remember. Whether you are a lawyer or engineer or doctor, whatever you may be, you need to remember too many things which you do not want to remember. Means you need to live with the archives memory and cupboard memory, putting the whole thing on your table. So table is overflowing. Please understand. Successful doctor means for whom the doctor profession is already a table memory, who is in tune with the whole thing. All of you understand what I am saying? But a person who is doing this profession, because he is forced, he lives on cupboard memory and archives memory on the table. What will happen to his table? Bringing archives memory and cupboard memory to your table is what I call stress. Stress is nothing but force to remember due to fear or greed. Avoid or punishment. Not avoid, award or punishment. Some way you are forced to remember the memory which is not your table memory, which is not your free flowing, which is not part of you, which is like either from cupboard or from archives. You see, if you bring it from cupboard, you will have stress. If you bring it from archives, you will have psychological disorders. Please understand, this is one of the important thing. In India, ancient times, the masters have tried to create communities based on their table memory. Please understand, if a person's table memory is more power based, is politician, let him rule. If a person's table memory is more enlightenment based, is Brahmana, let him become enlightened and teach. If a person's table memory is more production, producing, then Vaishya, create material and share, create wealth and share wealth. See, those things are all, it's not forced memory at all. See, even though there are some things in the archives which is not forced memory, which will not create vengeance in you. Here I am talking about forced memory. See, sometimes people ask which school you studied. That will neither be in table memory nor be in cupboard memory. It will be in archives memory only. That will not be forced memory. See, there are many things which you dumped into archives. See, by its own existence, if it goes to archives, it's okay. Many things you dumped into archives because you don't want to remember, but you are forced to remember. See, this cupboard memory which I gave and all, these are examples I gave. This process, does it give you pressure which you don't want to do? Then it's table memory. It's just smooth. See, but there are so many things which you do not want to remember. You have to remember because it's your profession. Like software writing, many people go crazy by writing and reading softwares. You see, in the Vedic tradition, people will recite 100,000 slokas, almost 100,000 slokas one guy will recite. Means what? The amount of, the size of the table. But they never suffer or get stressed. But with you guys, just a small one software writing, enough. You are tired, you are out. Forced memory. Samadhi seems to be like a good thing to connect with existence. But the way you were talking about with the yoga and everything makes it seem like a bad thing. How is it? It is not bad thing, ma. See, when I say that body falls into samadhi, it is not like a disease. It was such a joy and ecstasy. Because you are not experienced it, you are saying it's a bad thing. It is not bad thing. Dear Swamiji, you said less thought, more action. But you also said mind is action. Please understand. When I say mind is action, it's more thoughts. That is what I mean. So when I say mind is action, stop it. When I say less action, less thought, more thought, again I say stop it. But both places I am saying stop the mind. See, when I say mind is an action, I am saying stop it. When I am saying less thought, more action, again I am saying stop the mind so that less thought, more action will happen through your body. See, less thought and less action is inertness, dullness, dumbness. More thought, more action means restlessness. Less thought, more action is Jivan Mukti, living enlightenment. I keep switching positions and postures during Will that change the intensity of meditation? It will be good if you freeze the body during meditation. But there are sessions like working on Kundalini. Those moments, automatically body moves perfect. But you moving it because of uncomfort is wrong in all meditation techniques. I practiced heart-centered meditation for many years, so now my awareness automatically is on the heart chakra. I think automatically being on the heart chakra is perfect, but when we work with the different techniques, do not hold on to that itself. Just go ahead with the whole process. You are not able to do that breathing. Try actually centering on the heart will help you do this, because both are from Zen. See, heart centering and this being physical, both are from Zen tradition. It will only complement each other. Start. What's the difference between Neti and Kudarka, negating logic? See, in Neti, you will not have hatred towards what you reject. For example, this is not Atman. This is not consciousness. This is not soul. This is not Brahman. But I do not have hatred for any of this. You understand? So then when I negate, then naturally I come to my body. Hey, this is not God. Forget about it, because it can disappear in few hundred years. And then mind. No, this is not God, because it can change any moment. Then I go to Buddhi. No, even this is not God, because it can disappear maybe in few thousand years, if it was there. And then slowly, we negate. Ultimately, the energy which negates, that itself will disappear. That is a superconscious experience. When you experience that, suddenly you will realize whatever you negated, all put together is God. That will be the experience. So when you negate, you do not hate. But Kudarka brings hatred. See, if it is just a negation, it is perfect and it will lead you to enlightenment. I can say in a way, these guys who have this feeling connection, their path becomes a lot more easy. The things which happens becomes easy. But it is not basic necessity for enlightenment. But if you have the hatred, nothing can be done. If you have the Kudarka, then doors are closed. Even though I experienced the great truths through the Vedic tradition, through the techniques, I accept the sanctity and uniqueness of all religions, which leads to enlightenment. Please understand? All traditions, all religions carries the sacred sentiments which leads to enlightenment. So I accept everything, I respect everything. So I have no problem with any other tradition. Only Vedic tradition has boldness to say, Ekam Sat Vibra Bahuda Vadanti. So, truth is one. Sages, people who experienced, call it in many names, different paths, different techniques, different methods. And finally, we are very clear, each tradition is sacred and unique. Understand? I am not saying all religions are equal. I am saying all religions are unique and sacred. Unique and sacred. I'll tell you the exact science behind this question. See, any decision you make, you reduce the choice. The next decision you make, you reduce choice. The next decision you make, reduce choice. It's like a going back increases more choices. See, for example, whether to be a male or female, and the moment you decide, you reduced many choices. Whether to be in India or USA, the moment you made the choice, you reduced other many choices. See, before you took birth, you had billions and billions and billions of possibility. You think, oh God, it will be a drama. Great fun to go and be in a place where I have billion choice. But the moment you chose male body, the billion has become million. The moment you chose the country, the million has become lakh. The moment you chose the language, the lakh has become 10,000. The moment you chose the profession, the 10,000 has become 1,000. The moment you chose the wife or husband, the 1,000 has become 1. Now you are in a mess. See, when you decided to land, you are in freedom, billions. When you are landed, you are caught with one wife or one husband. So now you are saying, why did I land up in this mess? Why did I end up in this big drama? What happened? Where did I land? Why did I do? See, when you decided to land, you did not have this problem. Choices makes the bondage. All of you understand? Choices make the bondage. So getting back. This getting back is what I call unclutching. So when you get back, the more choices, you just live in ecstasy. Understand? If you understand this one click, you will feel liberated this moment. This one click. It's a choice which brings choicelessness. All your choicelessness is because of your choices. The choices which you made leads you to the choicelessness. So if you are stuck without choices, be very clear, you chose it. You chose it. You did the choice. You have chosen it. See, if you are being aware of the mistakes you did, create too much of suffering in you. So at least let us forget about the mistake which we did. Constantly being aware of the mistakes you made, too much of torture. So you feel, let's keep everything aside. You are in a constant state of turiya. Even when you talk with us, how is that different from samadhi? That is samadhi, that is turiya. The turiya is the samadhi state. With that, if the body is able to move, that is a sahaja samadhi. Without coming down from that state, the body is able to move. The muscles have prepared, evolved to that level. It can just balance and move without bringing that consciousness down to the down level. I was asking yesterday when I was supposed to drop thoughts, I did not have thoughts almost 90% of the time. Why? All other times I usually have a lot of thoughts. See, the lot of thoughts are there because you are not aware. Even the little awareness I want to drop as reduce those thoughts. Means you are almost on the verge. If you can retain this awareness and break it even the 10%, remaining 10%, you can just live, carry on.
Yes, so after this powerful revelation, especially when Swamiji explained about the memories, especially when there was a question on the memory, he classified as three memories: table memory, cupboard memory, and the Godam memory. Basically, the three memories which traditionally is called as Prarabdha, Sanchita, and Agamya. And there was a question on negation. Swamiji beautifully answered. When you negate, you don't feel stressed about it. You don't feel frustrated about it because you are negating and then moving towards you. Like you are not the body, you're not the mind, you're not the intellect. And so in this case, and finally, when you move to the center, to the conscious, then everything inclusive, whatever you negated is God, everything. So now we'll be moving on to the next segment of where Swamiji will be revealing about the genesis of identity. Initially, beginning of the day, we had where Swamiji was revealing the genesis of identity. Now, here Swamiji will be revealing from the aspect of the first person and second person and the third person point of view. So let's hear and cognize this truth.
Om. Paramashivoham.
The first session is Genesis of Identity, understanding what you perceive as your identity. What do you feel as you is too important, because only from what you feel as you start developing second person and third person of your life. Understand? Aligning, understanding, aligning and understanding your first person, second person and third person, and experiencing completion. And experiencing completion. Understand? Wherever you are not aligning, you are only maligning the reality. Either you align or malign. There cannot be any neutral. Either you align or malign. There cannot be any other reality. Aligning. If you are not part of the solution, you are the problem. Understand? If you are not part of the solution, you are the problem. Aligning and understanding the first person, second person, third person of your life. Who is the first person of your life? What you perceive as you. Who is the second person of your life? What you perceive as others. Who is the third person of your life? Whatever you perceive as you and others, and what you perceive as others, they and their others. Listen. Whatever you perceive as you is your first person. Whatever you perceive as others is your second person. Whatever you perceive as your second person's first person's and second person is your third person. Just put little attention, you will catch how the whole thought current which is torturing you from day and night, which you really want to get rid. You and your thinking as love-hate relationship. You can neither be without that nor be living with it. Almost like spouse. Neither be without it nor be with it. Even if there are 10,000 more rules with sannyas, it is much better to live with sannyas. Listen. When I look inside me, my inner image, I see a vast, powerful space of Purnatva, complete completion, or Sunyatva, emptiness, living emptiness. You can call that as a soul, God, energy, Mahadeva, whatever. A complete space. That's the exact inner image I am carrying. Outer image. Listen. Outer image. How I project myself. I am projecting myself as a being to transmit that experience to all of you. You can call us an enlightened master or a teacher or an incarnation, whatever way you want. You can give any title. I am a being to transmit that experience. That's my outer image. Declared outer image. Others' image. Listen, others' image. I may declare that I am here to transmit this enlightenment experience to you, but people expect that I should heal their physical pain, mental pain. I should bless them for wealth. I should bless them for a healing relationship, peace, bliss, contentment, completion. See, the other's image, what people perceive from me and expect from me, maybe it is different than what I declare, but even then I am responsible. Because whatever they expect is within the purview of my declaration. Please understand. When I say I am here to transmit that experience to you, to give that experience to you, I have to give you at least 1000 volt spiritual energy. But to clear your cancer or headache, I need to give only 0.5 volt energy. So if you expect me to heal your physical problems, I am responsible for it because that falls in the purview of my declaration. Anything which can be done by the transmission of energy and experience of enlightenment, the side effect, after effect, byproduct of transmission of energy, you have a right to expect from me because that comes within the purview of my declaration. It is my responsibility to fulfill it. Only if you expect that I should win the World Cup, playing the football match, I am not responsible for it because that doesn't come under my declaration, the purview of my declaration. But anything you expect in the line of physical health, mental health, complete relationships, wealth, fulfillment, completion, enlightenment, I am responsible for it. Either I have to give you that. If you are not ready to receive, I have to prepare you and give you that. But till you achieve it, I am responsible. This is what is taking responsibility for others' image. And the life image, the image I have about life and others, the whole world is here to celebrate this joy with me, to celebrate this bliss with me, to celebrate this completion with me. That's all. So understand, Now you also look in and find out the inner image you have, outer image you project, others image you created for which you are responsible, and life image you are having about life and others. Pen down exactly what you have. Then we will find out the root cause of all the problems you have in your life. Then we will build the right inner image, outer image, life image, others image. Come on. First, let's spend a little time in finding the inner image you are having, outer image you are having, others image you are having, life image you are having, without editing. Please start penning down. So understand the exact inner identity, outer identity, and the gap between the inner identity and the outer identity. And what you want others to experience, feel about you, and what you feel about others. There is always a big gap between these two. You want everyone to feel about you as a loving, caring, trusting, blissful, joyful person. But you believe, you think about everybody as crooked, cunning, cheats, bunch of thieves. Now you need to know the gap between your inner identity and outer identity. That gap is neither good nor bad. Same way, the gap between what you want others to feel about you and what you feel about others. This gap also is neither good nor bad. If both these gaps makes you powerless, both of them are bad. If they does not make you powerless and you know how to play with that, then it is not bad. Sometimes it is good. Some of the very powerful, the most powerful strategies which Krishna did to protect dharma are done from that space where other person can't even understand with what kind of a logic you are functioning. Other person can't even understand, you can never understand with what kind of a dharma Krishna is functioning. You can never understand. But he is the most dharmic being. Because the gap between inner identity, outer identity has not put him in powerless space. SDHT, self-doubt, hatred, denial. When he was running away from Jarasandha, I can be 100% sure he would have had a cup of coffee or a coke and chatting with his Sakis, if not flirting, in his chariot. He would not have had a single moment of powerlessness. But if he has seen some enemy spy, immediately would have shown the face as if he is afraid, frightened, running away. He knows how to play the game with. Because even the inner identity, outer identity the life image and others' image, even that has become like a nail and hair for him, with which he can do makeup whatever he wants and play with it. He knows how to show them, showcase them, and use them, play with them. So understand, not to fall into any powerlessness by these four identities and the gaps between them is completion. Today I am going to lead you guys for that only. Today I am leading you guys to that level of completion. People come and ask me, "Oh Swamiji, I have this big low self-esteem, low inner image. How can I drop this? I have so much of SDHD." All of them have power over you because still you believe your future is going to be with them. I'll show you your future is going to be with Sadashiva. When you know you do not need beggar identity for your future is going to be Yuvaraja identity. It will not take more than 2-3 seconds to make that old identity redundant, irrelevant. I'll show you. Your future is going to be with Sadashivatva, manifesting powers. Being the Yuvaraja of Nithyananda. Prince of the cosmos. Yuvaraja of eternal bliss. I am the minister touching your feet and saying, you are being called to be king. Understand. You need to understand only one thing. Your future is going to be with a higher identity. All this old identity, powerlessness, SDHD, GDHD, SSDHD means, SDHD means self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial. GDHD means guru doubt, guru hatred, guru denial. Now when you have SDHD, you will have GDHD. When you can't trust you, you won't trust me. SDHD, self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial. SDHD leads to GDHD. Means guru doubt, guru hatred, guru denial. Which naturally makes you do SSDHD. Means Sadashiva doubt, Sadashiva hatred, and Sadashiva denial. SDHD leads to GDHD, leads to SSDHD. Understand? The moment you understand your future is going to be with only powers as king. As king, not as king. As king. Not all the time as king. Now, the prince, it only took 2-3 seconds for him to shift from as king to as king. From as king to as king. It took only 2-3 seconds. If you know your future is going to be manifesting Sadashivatva, suddenly you will see all your old SDHD, GDHD, SSDHD, all of that will will become redundant. All of that becomes redundant. All of that does not have any more power over you, does not have any more say over you, does not have any more hold over you. Other than being ferocious with your incompletions and being brutal with your SDHD, nothing else is required. Go on manifesting powers. Go on manifesting powers. I'm with you. And you are all really new species. Formally, officially, I declare everyone here as new species, pioneers of new beings. Planet Earth is having a very big positive breakthrough, a positive push. We are not over-imagining. We are actually under-imagining. I bless everyone here. Radiate Sadashivoham as Sadashiva, living energy, living representative, and living Sadashiva. I bless you all to radiate Sadashivatva in all its manifestations, powers, state, experience, in everything. In everything, let everyone here radiate Sadashivoham. 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 It is not only my blessings, it's my commitment. I'll make every one of you manifest Sadashivatva. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhadvaita Saiva Sadashivoham.
Yes, so what a powerful revelation by Swamiji on the genesis of identity and how Krishna played with his identities where there was no gap and he was not having any powerlessness, and he was able to play between any of these identities, any of these images within himself. So when you fall into powerlessness, that means there's a gap between the identities, the four images that you create. And the more and more SDSD you have, automatically you will have the Guru SDSD. Guru doubt, Guru's denial, Guru hatred. So, and at last, Swami said that be ferocious with your SDSD. You have, and Swami declared that we are all new species. So, I request all the participants to share their understanding on this clip, what Swamiji has revealed about the genesis of identity. Take few moments, pen down, Gyana Guru Prasadni has shared. Thank you to the great Guru, Swamiji. So make sure that you are expressing your understanding about the what you learned, what you understood, what you cognized about these sessions. Okay, so now we'll be entering into the internalization exercise of the genesis of identity. So understanding what you perceive as your identity is the genesis of identity. What you feel as you is too important, because only from what you feel as you start developing second person and the third person of your life. So visually, I'll project the diagram or the image, which, yes, so as you can see, the inner image, what you feel about you inside you is an image. What you project to others, what you project to others is the outer image, and what others perceive about you is others image, and what image that you carry about the life is the life image. So now we'll be entering into the exercise. Now pen down who is the first person of your life, what you perceive as you, which is the I identity. Now next one is who is the second person of your life, what you perceive as others, which is you. Now who is the third person of your life, what you perceive as others, the I and you of you, and the I and you of the second person. What they feel put together is the person, which is the world. So pen down, let's take a few moments and pen down the first, second, and third person. Take few moments. Let's begin. So now you can relax. Now you can relax, and with this, we have come to the conclusion of day 4 of Paramashivoham Level 2. The whole day we have been going through the genesis of identity. You learn how to have the best image, inner image, outer image, others image, and life image, and how to reduce the SDST. And you, Swamiji revealed so many great truths about the images, the 4 images, and the joy of completion. Tomorrow we'll be starting the new session where the whole taking you to the next level of awakening the leadership consciousness. The day will be starting with the powerful, intense 308 asana sequence, Dviti Vinyasa Krama. And at the end of the day, Swamiji himself will be coming and giving darshan. And that is the most joyous part of the whole session, where everybody is just immersed in so much of devotion, surrender, waiting as if the whole, all of us are waiting just for that moment when Swamiji comes and gives darshan to all of us. So with this, we'll be finishing today's day with the Purna Mantra. Let's bring our hands in Namaskar Mudra. As we finish with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyanandam. Thank you. Nithyanandam.